What's going on, everybody? Izzy here with Big Fish Little Fish. Just wanted to go over some of the lures that I've been using for the past couple of months now. Talking about snook fishing, saltwater fishing. Mainly I've been running Henn Lures, swim baits. So I've got some here on the table, and I just want to spend a moment and just go over the different models and the different techniques and things like that I've been doing when I'm going out doing saltwater fishing. Brett over at Henn Lures is a solid guy. Every order that I do comes with a free sticker. I don't know if that's standard or what, but do it for the sticker if you do it for anything. We joke around with, you know, guys spending hundreds of dollars and all for the sticker. Start off with this. We'll go smallest to biggest. So this is called the Cherno, and this was actually one of the first Henn Lures that I was throwing was the Cherno. It's a very small. The concept of the Cherno is it can imitate a shrimp, it can imitate a minnow. Well, they took the two and they called it the Cherno. So it's a very small body bait with a little forked tail. We run it on jig heads, run it on single hooks, sweep it into the shadow line. This is perfect for when they're on the micro bite and they're being finicky and they're not touching anything else. Put the Cherno on and it'll do the job for you. Since we're going in size order, even though it's not in order here, the next lure up is the Little Biscuit. This just got released last month, and we've been slamming them on this Little Biscuit bait. Can't say enough about this little thing. You know, elephants eat peanuts. That's definitely true in salt water, and that's definitely true with this Little Biscuit right here. You can see how big it is. I'm not sure, maybe 3 inches or so. Little paddle tail, just paddles along, does really good in the current, and they eat it. Everything eats it. That tail gives it just enough action to draw the attention, but it's still small enough, subtle enough profile that when they're being really finicky and not really wanting to eat, the Little Biscuit gets it done. Moving up in size, we're going to the Mini 7. The Mini 7 is a smaller version of the solid 7, which we'll get to in a minute. But I want to show you this bait. To me is pretty neat. It's kind of a overall standard, like what do I want to say, kind of a search bait, kind of a do-all bait, kind of a, if you're trying to figure them out, if you're in a new body of water, don't really know where they're at, what they're doing, this Mini 7 is a slender profile. It's got a little bit of length to it. It's a good search bait. So I like to use it as a search bait to just find where are they holding, where are they at. It's small enough that it will get bit, and it's still big enough profile to get some really big bites. Let's see some of the detail on that. These are all the smooth ones, I guess first generation, or I don't know what you want to call them, but all these baits are his first line of baits. Getting into the 7s, they're all like the smooth style. Once we get into the Ocho here, this is the newer style of bait that has all the detail and stuff that Brett's going to. So we'll look at that in a minute. The next one, and the one that I run like most of the time, is going to be the solid 7. Obviously it's 7 inches and it's solid plastic. And let me tell you, I've caught 20-inch snook, and I've caught, I think my biggest snook on this is 37 inches. I've caught some big drum, which you guys have seen, hooked a couple of tarpon. So when I say like anything will eat this, it's just such a good bait. It does really good swimming, it does really good jigging, it does really good just sitting there on bottom. The way Brett designed this tail, it just kicks along in the current. The bait does all the work for you. And that's one of the things that I like in all of the Henn Lures, is they have that concept, that same design where it can be fished very slow. He's got these divots that match up perfectly with his jig heads. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do another video talking about hardware and how I rig them and how I fish them and stuff with the jig heads. A couple different options out there that I use, but can't say enough good stuff about this solid 7 here. He's got his name, Henn Lures, stamped in each one of these. This is like my go-to 90% of the time. I've got one of these tied on, always looking for that big bite. Now, what I'm really excited about to show you guys, the Ocho. This color's Pelican Pouch, collaboration with Pelican rods. And I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera. I'll try to zoom in and to get some real detail later. But Brett has, on all his new versions, just gone the extra mile with the detailing and the etching. There's really fine scales, fin, gill, scales all throughout this bait. Really fine details. And let me just put it next to a lightning sucks. But yeah, this is just a smooth, and this one has all the details, and I really think that makes a subtle difference. The fish can feel all those little on their lateral line, the snook we're talking about. And I just love this color, the 3-tone, how it goes from dark to the brown line in the middle, and then the belly blends in really nice. So this is actually one of my new favorite colors. I haven't thrown this Ocho yet, but I've seen some big fish stuck on it personally, and that's what got me fired up to get the Ocho, and then particularly in this Pelican Pouch color. So just a quick rundown of all the different Henn Lures that I'm using. And this is just like breaking the iceberg. He's got so many different models, so many different colors. I think he's got something like 40 different colors. It's coming out with some weedless stuff, some other stuff that's in the works, that's coming. So definitely, if you want to go fishing, you want to catch fish, www.hennlures.com. Check out Brett. Place an order. He's a good dude. He's a good bait. His baits are good. They definitely catch and impress the heck out of me. And this is pretty much what I go to, what I have tied on if you ever see me out there. So, until the next video, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. Really appreciate it. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for this. My God. This is gonna get smacked. All right, peace.